Ancient kingdoms of the South. History of South Indian Kingdom. Good morning, students. Let's start our study session with chapter number 19. Okay, so in this session we are going to see the ruling kingdoms to the south. Okay, so in last session we have seen Shunga dynasty, Indo-Green kings, then Kushana rule, Emperor Kanishka, Maurya Empire, Gupta dynasty and Vardhan dynasty. So in this session we are going to see the ruling parties of the south. So students, Cher, Pandya and Chola. These were the dynasty ruling in the south direction. The three main dynasties in south, Cher, Pandya and Cholas of our India. Okay, so Cher, Pandya and Chola dynasty ruled southern India prior to 4th century BC. Muzris was an important port in the kingdom of Cher. So students, here you can see the Muzris fort. Okay, and the trade in spice, timber, ivory has been carried out in this port. Okay, so this port was in the Cher kingdom and was a major center of export of spice, pearls, precious stone, etc. to Rome in Italy and to other countries of the west. Let's move to Pandyan dynasty. Pandya kingdom. Madurai is the capital of Pandya. Port. Okay, it is a main place where trade has been carried out. Okay. Then Pandya kingdom was in present day Tamil Nadu. We called Tamil Nadu and that was the Pandya kingdom, was known as the Pandya kingdom in those days. Okay. Madurai. What is Madurai? Madurai was capital of Pandya kingdom. Then ancient Chola kingdom flourished in Tiruchirappalli. Okay. So these were the kingdoms ruling in the south region. Okay. Next we are going to see about the Satvahan dynasty or Satvahan rule. So students, it was founded by the king Shimukh. Okay, after the decline of Maurya Empire, the king Shimukh came into rule and he founded Satvahan dynasty. Foundation of Satvahan dynasty. King Shimukh was founder of this dynasty. Okay, तो जब मौर्य काल का जो है प्रभाव कम होने लग गया तब राजा शिमुख ये आए, इन्होंने राज किया और तब से सतवाहन डायनास्टी दैट इज सतवाहनों का राज होने लगा, रूल करने लगे सतवाहन. ओके, सो सतवाहन इट वाज फाउंड बाय किंग शिमुख. ओके, and when it is after the decline of Maurya Empire. Pratishthan, the present day Paitan was a capital. Presently we call Paitan. Okay. Gautamiputra Satkarni described as Trisamudra Toya Pitavahan. So students, what is this Trisamudra Toya Pitavahan? As his empire extended from north in India to Tungabhadra in south. क्या है ये त्रिसमुद्र टोयपीठ वाहन? Yes students, Gautamiputra Satkarni described Sri Samudra Toyapith Vahan as Toya means water and the title means one whose horse have drunk the water of three sea. ठीक है? Got it? Clear to you all? Okay, so that is why it is said Toyapith Vahan. That is, three sea are the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and Indian Ocean. During his reign, the empire of Satavahan extended from river Narmada in the north and Tungabhadra river to the south. Famous poetic work Gatha Saptashati in Maharatri and Prakritic language was composed by Satavahan king Hala. His work provides information about the life of the people during Satavahan period. Okay. Next, we are going to see India's export trade up to Rome. So, in that period, students, Indian trade was up to Rome. Python, Ter, Gokardan, and Kolhapur were important centers of trade. Many cave structures carved over here. The cave sculpture at Ajanta caves, Nasik, Karla, Bhaje, Kanhari Junnar in Maharashtra were carved. So, this is the image of Bhaje caves. That is, after the end of Satavahan dynasty, Vakataka came into existence. The power of Satavahana began to weaken by 3rd century CE. Among the dynasty that emerged after Satavahan dynasty, जैसे Satavahan dynasty end होने के बाद कौन सा dynasty आया स्टूडेंट्स? Vakataka dynasty. Okay, so Vakataka dynasty में क्या हुआ? Let's see. Who was the king? Vindhya Shakti. Vindhya Shakti was the king of Vakataka dynasty. The founder of Vakataka dynasty is King Vindhya Shakti. Vakataka, and he was succeeded by Pravarsen. Pravarsen first. So Vindhya Shakti के एंड होने के बाद में प्रवरसेन जो थे वो राजा बन गए. After the death of Pravarsen first, the kingdom of Vakataka got divided. There were 2 branches. The capital of first was at Nandivardhan, that is near Nagpur, and the capital of other branch was at Vatsagalam, which is today a Washim. Okay. After his death, the kingdom of Vakataka got divided. जैसे प्रवरसेन की मृत्यु हुई तो वकाटका का जो किंगडम है वो डिवाइड हो गया. ठीक है. It get divided into 2 main branches. The capital of first was Nandivardhan near Nagpur, and the capital of other branch was Vatsagalam, which is today Washim. आज हम जिसे वाशिम कहते हैं वो पहले वत्सगलम था. Nandivardhan. Okay. Now here Pravarsen first, son of Vindhya Shakti, extended the Vakataka kingdom in north up to the Mawal region and Gujarat. North से Gujarat तक. Okay. And in south up to Kolhapur. At that time, Kolhapur was known as Kuntal. Students, Kolhapur was known as Kuntal in those days. Okay. We have read that Gupta emperor, that is Chandragupta II, had married his daughter. Yes, students, the Gupta emperor Chandragupta II had married his daughter Prabhavati to Rudrasen II. Okay, and Rudrasen II was a Vakataka king. The Vakataka king, Rudrasen II, he was the Vakataka king. In order to maintain good relation with south, that is why he married his daughter Prabhavati to Rudrasen II. Okay, so students, Rudrasen II is now the king of Vakataka empire. Okay, then Vahardev, a minister of Vakataka king, Harisen was a follower of Buddhism. Harisen the follower of Buddhism. Cave number 16 at Ajanta was dug at his instance. Some other caves in Ajanta were dug and beautified with painting during Harshasena reign. The Vakataka king Pravarsin to composed Setubandh. Yes, students, Vakataka king Pravarsin to composed Setubandh in Maharashtri, a Prakritic language. Yes. Similarly, Kalidasas, Meghadutas also belong to this period. So, the Chalukya dynasty in Karnataka was a powerful one. The kingdom of Kadam Kalachuri became powerful after the decline of Vakataka. Yes, students, now we are going to meet the king of Chalukya dynasty. And Chalukya dynasty students कहाँ था? Yes, जो आज कर्नाटक में. Yes, the Chalukya dynasty in Karnataka was a powerful one. The kingdom of Kadam, then Kalachuri had become the powerful after the decline of Vakatakas. But Chalukya king established their dominance all over the Pulakeshi. First established the rule of Chalukya kingdom in 6th century CE. His capital of Badami, which was earlier called as Vatapi. Chalukya dynasty in Karnataka was a powerful one. The kingdom of Kadamba and Kalachuri has become a powerful after the decline of Vakatakas. But the Chalukya king established their dominance over all of them. Pulakeshi first established the rule of Chalukya dynasty in 6th century CE. Chalukya dynasty was established by Pulakeshi I, and Badami or Vatapi is capital of the kingdom Chalukya. His capital was Badami, which was earlier known as Vatapi. ठीक है? The Chalukya king Pulakeshi II had successfully repulsed Emperor Harshavardhan's invasion. The famous temple of Badami, Aihole and Patadakkal were built during Chalukya period. So you can Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu was capital of Pallav kingdom. Mahendravarman was an able Pallav ruler. He expanded the Pallav kingdom. He was also a playwright. Narasimhavarman, son of Mahendravarman, repulsed Chalukya king Pulakeshi II. The famous Ratha temple of Mahabalipuram were sculpted during his reign. These temples have been sculpted in single rock. Temple of Mahabalipuram were sculpted by Pallav ruler Narasimhavarman. The Pallav had a powerful and well-equipped navy. During his period, India came into close contact with the country of Southeast Asia. Internal and foreign trade flourished. Wang Chan has visited Kanchi and recorded that the people of all religion received tolerant and just treatment under the rule of Pallav king. Rashtrakuta dynasty. Then students, we are going to see Rashtrakutas. Rashtrakuta dynasty. At the height of this power, the dominance of Rashtrakuta dynasty extended from Vindhya range to Kanyakumari in south. Their power was first established in Maharashtra. Rashtrakuta king Dantiudurga. Krishnaraja I had formed a Kalidas craving at Ellora. Up to now, we have learned about the different dynasty that ruled ancient India. In next lesson, we will be reviving the social and cultural life in ancient. So students, we have seen Chair, Pandya, Chola dynasty. Also, we have seen Satvahan dynasty, Vakataka, Chalukya, and Pallav and Rashtrakuta. So these are the main dynasties we have seen, and these are the main ruling power of South India. Okay, so with this I am finishing the topic. Next we have to go with our assignment work. Okay, bye students.